February 25th, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. This is defendant lobby, alright, but there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if something's been happening behind the scenes. Edgeworth! Knowing you, you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 77777 ID number is. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Looks like I'm not the only one who figured it out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt on this ID record. If that number does not belong to who you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True. Not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from the list, I can call for a ruling on the defendant. 5 minutes after the trial starts, Lana will be found guilty. But she didn't do it! I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her. The truth? Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid, today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened. Well, think about it. See you in court, right? Oop. This is it. If I'm ever gonna find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts on the positive in the statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. He can't. Whoa, he just spawned in. Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, have you been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Oh, that's a good one. I don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours? Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? I haven't heard what she intends to say. I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. What's this all about, defendant? I'd just like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Huh? I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. No, Lana! You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. But Lana! Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven that... I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please. Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. This can't be happening! Well, I mean, what do you expect, Phoenix? Things to go right? It appears the time for the vote has arrived. This court finds the defendant. Edgeworth? One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth! The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would be certainly premature. Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you. Why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut, I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. What? Creating another fabrication to cover your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. With this confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal, Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh, to whom? As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. What? I request the court hears her testimony. Hold it from who? Mr. Edgeworth, I'm exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of the truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant? Worthy? You'll live to regret this. Mark my words. Oh, is that so? Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand. Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Skye. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dock of the Joe Dock killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember the trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was all 2 years ago really all that relevant? Yes, it is most certain. It most certainly is. Okay then. You sure gave him pass. Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. Oh my god. Hello. Lucy, can you chill? Please? Yeah, I know, I'm staring you in the eye. Dog.
Office that day. I'm asking running in. Now Marshall rescued. But I'll never forget when I came back.
Why are you so quiet?
What?
You're very quiet.
Oh?
Wait. Better?
The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed. Oh boy.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've gotta admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well, the defense may begin cross-examination. Oh, fantastic.
I was
Alright.
waiting in my sister's office then.
You don't need to, reread it.
Hmm?
Hold it! Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark just then. The light went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck and stuff.
So the electricity went out? Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
A detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman, he was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman. The victim. Hear more. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw.
Guess what? The time the words would come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture. Yeah, I think she's mentioned that before. Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough? Ask about the picture. This picture the witness drew, I believe has a very important meaning. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go away, dog. Let's see.
But it seems to have been lost.
That's suspicious. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you still insist on denying its existence? Huh? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as prosecutor for the case, I wasn't handed such a picture. That may well be, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold, this is the evidence list for the SO9 incident? Please turn it over, Your Honor. Turn it... What? Turn it... Oh! What's this? No way. Yes, what is that?
Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew.
Indeed, too many appear to be wrestling here. What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to the list. Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
No, duh.
What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? What?
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
What a... Who would have thought the picture would have been drawn on the back of the list?
That was handed to Detective Goodman in the questioning room.
If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth. It's possible. Let's see. Is something wrong? Do you even have to ask? Oh. Sorry, Your Honor. There is something drawn on the back of my list. That is that thing. Huh?
The pot!
It's the mascot! Apparently, the head of criminal affairs uses for his blueprint. I guess he was out of scrap paper. That's so funny. Very well, witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor. I feel bad. She's just a kid.
She's 16, too. Like, she's 16. She seemed to be thinking about something when she saw the picture.
Which is also really intelligent.
Yeah.
This is a picture I drew 2 years ago. Flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. Or got knocked out. This picture shows exactly what I saw that instant.
To think a flash of lightning can burn such an image in your mind. Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dock about the murder prosecutor near Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Alright, let's see.
Have you ever played the Henry Stickmin game?
Yeah, I have.
The second one where he escaped prison and the
Yes,
second game?
I loved it. Objection!
Where if you pick the cell phone, you get the courtroom with Phoenix.
Yes, I love that reference. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? Well, I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report?
I have heartburn.
Oh no.
I don't know, every time I brush my teeth before bed, I wake up with heartburn.
That's weird. The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken.
Or
In fact, you don't need to look closely to see that.
But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken, too.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was a conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma. Huh? Where could you possibly see a problem? It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. Oh, what's the meaning of this?
Ding.
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand. Objection! Nuh-uh! Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it could possibly wind up there. It couldn't. That's right! But what does this mean? The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken. That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly. What? There's no other way to explain this inconsistency. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already about a little something called falsified evidence? You're treading on thin ice, right? All I'm saying is that this broken knife might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
Forged?
Are you saying the investigation is really corrupted, Your Honor? Please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder.
Feel bad for your voice.
A little bit. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in the story, there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding a broken knife.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon.
So now he gets it.
There must have been another broken knife. What are the chances of there being two broken knives? Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's. Could there have been one? There is another one. If the witness is adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
You're right.
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife. I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife. If so, please feel free to enlighten us. The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon.
The one with the blood on it.
Take that! The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here inside this picture. This is a picture of what? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? It's the broken murder weapon. Notice the award prosecutor Marshall is holding. Wait. That... wait a minute.
The broken knife.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the picture was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was all in likelihood this reward.
Reward?
Order! Order! Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and a broken knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation. But that can't be. Oh? And why not, Mr. Edgeworth? Because if the King of Prosecutors award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed. What do you mean? I mean... this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh. Oh! I thought the prosecutor was the one who actually died. That's true. What's going on here? It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Huh?
Wait,
Oh.
I remember now. I remember everything.
Witness?
Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it?
could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? This one with that picture scribbled on the back? Wait.
knew it! This picture. I'm the one who drew it.
What? You drew that?
That's right. Lois wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture.
Wait. Oh god, the thing's gonna haunt me.
All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must unlock this part away deep inside me.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony. Would you please tell us what you recalled, Miss Sky?
Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up and now the blue badger? This should be interesting. Or Phoenix. Bro needs a day off. I think they all need a
When I
day
saw
off.
that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed toward both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger.
I think they all need days off, man.
Yeah. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog?
I love Latinas, Sonic. No?
What the heck?
Where's that damn full of chaos emerald? Whatever. Try impossible. The head detective of criminal affairs didn't even design him until this year. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Yes, well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination. Uh-oh.
Stop! Don't pursue this any further.
Lana? What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair.
But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that?
Chief Prosecutor Sky. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn
Too late.
back. What, dog? Silence! Defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bro, this dog. Please detain the defendant. Uh-oh. Oh my god. 1 second. Alright. Hey. Objection! The mysterious blue badger was in fact this. But that's... what exactly is that? I believe it's some sort of jar. Indeed it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint? A viewpoint? We gotta show them the correct angle to look at this from.
I got someone.
What's the correct angle, goddammit? Is it this? What the hell?
I got it. Is this it? With the blood? Try presenting like that, maybe. Just look at its leg. Look at it. Look at the legs, and then look at the pot's leg. Bottom.
That's gotta be it, right? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me! What is it with the extremely specific angles here? That's what I want to know. Oh my god. I really hate specific angles. Not fun. Not fun at all. Like... I just want to know... who designed this? Why would you design such a thing? That's my question. Who hurt you? Who really hurt you? I just want names. I really want to know who did this. Because, yeah, that's not good. At all. Why would you do such a thing? The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious Blue Badger witness on the day of the crime is actually this. Although we enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point? What do you mean? That badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything! I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything. Indeed? Very well then. Please tell us. What's different now that the witness saw the jar? Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar. Not only that, but she saw it at a very specific angle. Knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? There? The location of this jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gann. But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself. Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Doc and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office. Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body from Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office? Yes. Why would he do that? There's no reason. Exactly. If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason. Do you know what that reason is, Mr. Wright? I finally figured it out. But this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she was not... In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying? That would have to be the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall? Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit? That suit of armor holding a very sharp and dangerous-looking sword. Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have to have been Neil Marshall wielding the Prosecutor's Award. No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking. Yes, there is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room. Another possibility? Of course, the perpetrator would have no idea, but nevertheless... I don't know if I can go through with this. Mr. Wright, what's the matter? If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Sky knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall... Oh. Well. That's not good.
Mr. Marsh died because of me?
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That's not good. That's... Oh! Did she just pass out?
Mm-hmm.
Never would have... Oh.
So that's why the sister took the blame.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life, and then proved so with her own testimony. This is unprecedented. Oh.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Sky, but given the circumstances...
No dark murder problem. So, let's do it. How dare you have him?
Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out what Emma did, wasn't it? Wait.
I assure you, Miss. I agree, Mr. Edwards. I have no idea. Have anyone been anyone saying how be? I'm afraid you're going to have fruit. Tell me. Do you have any evidence that proves my sister killed herself?
Evidence? Uh-oh.
I'm willing to bet you don't.
Yes. It certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence. If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
I'm afraid that won't work, Miss. No parties involved in this are dead.
You certainly can't get dead people to testify. It's all been a wild goose chase from the beginning. Touche, Miss Sky. Of course. That only leaves us one possibility. You mean there's still another possibility? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. Somehow.
That's impossible.
Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist? I've got to think back to the court record. A real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind is in the evidence. This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Watt. Happened nothing. He's a murderer.
Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse him of any crime. There's only one thing we speak. The truth. No matter how painful it may be. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us this piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased.
Uh-oh.
Take that! Take that! This is the message left by the deceased. This is that blue badger from before, right?
Oh, is he just going to speak the killer's...
That thing could, I'm sure it would. Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. The message was left here, on the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar. It looks like someone wiped away the blood away. Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. Yes, there's a line here drawn in blood. So what you're saying is these dots were once lines. Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left him to leave behind a message. One that someone apparently wiped away. Blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions. Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent. Oh?
Oh,
Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer.
uh-oh. Wait, but the kid didn't do it as attack. Did it as defense. So legally can't be really accused of trying to... She didn't intentionally do it. Uh-oh. See how it's spelled? E-M-A... You connect the, yeah. Yeah, and then, no, you take the line, the other dot. Yep, like that. No. Go back a little. Go back a little. Go back a little. Go back a little. Go back one more. See what's supposed to happen, because the M, you need to fix the M. I can't see anything. No. Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do.
There we go. It's a defense attorney's duty to prove his client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Bum bum bum! So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind. Of all people, she may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life was Emma Skye.
But she's also a minor.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was 2 years. When was that?
See, Worthy? Can't say I didn't warn you. Uh-oh.
Is he gonna save her? Because remember back when he asked, remember when the chief asked Emma to speak privately with him for some questions?
Yeah. A few years ago, Joe Doc was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in that case, were you not? Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction. Uh-oh. But Joe Doc really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice. What? We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter, even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone might say, this fact cannot be denied. What's going on with the process? Oh no. Uh-oh. Unable to settle, the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
What?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Uh-oh. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Oh, but not interrupting anything, Bells. Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later. Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run around while on duty. To top it off, you caught me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. I take it Lana's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here. He asked me to give you this to see if there's a break in today's trial. Evidence law? Excuse me. Chief Prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. Message? He said if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book. Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. All that's left now is the Chief Prosecutor's sentence. Well, you're wrong, Detective. Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me. Mr. Edgeworth, the real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. I'm a Sky found you. Oh, and now you're telling me you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal! You're missing the point, Detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. He merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there. What? And we're gonna expose him, no matter what it takes. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. The Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions. Thank you for the news, Your Honor. Yes, well, oh boy. But, this isn't easy to say. Usually there is some concern that Mr. Edgeworth may have, struck a bargain. You think I may have manipulated the witness. I didn't do that. It's just usually everyone has been talking and... Well, people talk too much. I have a solution. A solution? That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses. What? But there's never been a case example. Denial is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. Mr. Wright? What do you say? Unbelievable. Edward has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. It's settled. The defense may now call forth the next witness. Mr. Wright? You do realize this is your last chance.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? Everything. As a defendant's partner 2 years ago, Miss Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel it was she... Ugh. Ugh.
It's okay. It's okay, we all screw up.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor? Alright, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation. What is this, some kind of practical joke? No, it's a very unpractical joke. I was just on my way to lunch. Your name and occupation, sir? Worthy, are you sure you want to do this? Yeah, because... Fuck, you're the murderer! You did it!
Why would he do it?
Your name and occupation. No, you want to play hardball, eh? My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, Rado, what's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh? Like what? Like the role you played in all of this. Son, either you're very brave, or very foolish. You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Sure, take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true? I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify. Fucking what? Oh boy. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Uh-oh. Very well, the witness now may begin his testimony. That's not good. That's not good. I don't like this, Faith. I'm scared.
Did you screw up?
No. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Liar! Is that when Doc was arrested? Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious. What? But when Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Doc bumped his head. I see. I think this is pretty clear-cut. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, I'd better hit him hard and fast. Giggity? Oh yeah? Then what? Objection! You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery, but I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example. That's the blue badger you showed us earlier. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. It was found where? You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation. Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this? Oh, here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit to it, then? That you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Oh, do you mean you? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Rado? However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. Worthy, my boy. Ugh. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured Dick will receive his due punishment. Dick punishment.
Hey!
If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work. Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office, and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My, kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. Shut up, boomer. No. Let's see, what was it now? A jaw fragment? And a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found out and the doc was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason not to participate in a forgery. Re-entering the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol. You do understand that I'm Chief of Police, right? There will be consequences. Oh. Indeed, I believe I will press charges so you won't make the same mistake again. My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know. Alright, Edgy. In return, though. I know. That place, right? Huh? What are these guys, telepathic? Or are they homoerotic?
Is the judge corrupt?
No. He's not. This guy is, though.
But they know each other.
Boom. Hold it! Hold it! Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there is one very large benefit you reap from all this. Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit? That would of course be the position you have. Chief of Police. Oh. The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. Oh, ho, ho! Oh, that's a good one. Huh? Do you really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. Resolution of the SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little. Is that true, Edgeworth? Yes. He was going to be made chief anyway. Gah. Careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at. So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else. Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look up for. Me, myself, and I. There, it's out in the open now. Aji, would you mind if I change my testimony a little? By all means, please do. Uh-oh. Hold it! Nothing in it for you? Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again. You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone. Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised. You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though. Oh, that's a good one, Worthy. Would there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out? Yes. True, you might not help anyone for their sake, but it would benefit you. You might decide to assist someone. Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively meant to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand. That's not what I mean. Very well, I'll ask. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge evidence? So, I believe it's Lana! Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky? The defendant? I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. Self-profit? What do you mean? After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant. But how would he profit from all of this? He would be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations. You mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets? No, Judge. Oh, wait. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind. How are you a judge, man? Oh my god. How are you a judge? Oh my god. How are you a judge? You assisted Lana Sky in forging evidence. Your motive, to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you can control her. Ugh. Right, oh my boy, you have quite imagination. Let me ask you something. What? Do you have any proof of this? That I can...
You made him sound so pissed when you're like, what? You just made him
For example,
sound so pissed.
Is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing? Lana, she's keeping quiet to protect Emma. No way she testify against Gant. I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture. Unless, there's also what happened in this incident. This incident? Which one would that be? Of course I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her. Worthy, you'd better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean? What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement. What? What? Order! Order, order! I said order! Mr. Wright, you can't be serious! Huh? This isn't an affront to the highest ranking of also not law enforcement agency. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder? That's impossible! Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edwards said in easy-to-understand language. It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now. Looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this.
I think Mr. Edgeworth is helping you.
Yeah, I can actually. Good question. Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell. Is he? Alright then. Show us this evidence that Chief Gant... Just remember, it better be good. I think I have it. Take that! Is the illegal list? Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 77777. Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number. It's your number. What? How do you know that? The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code. You don't mean... I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was... that. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
Oh! Wait, do you have to say take that to activate it?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh my god, I thought you were just doing it for fun.
But only I can say it. Chief Gant, what do you have to say? Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations, and I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you. about the use of this ID card. Ishkand, do you admit it? You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime? What about it? I'm chief of police, whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone as I do with the evidence room. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he? Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days. You hadn't seen him in days? Chief Gant, I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? This trial's purpose is... Oh. No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting? Joseph, excuse me. Take that! God damn it. Take that! Take that? Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime. Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it. So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have to give that report to the Chief of Police. Yet you want possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filed it. He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to? Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oh. Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. I accompanied him? There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Hold on. Let me guess what you're gonna say next. The Chief of Police murdered poor Goodman. Exactly. But wait. The Chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once, but you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
Whoa!
You screwed up, buddy! Murder was most likely committed on the spur of the moment. No one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why else? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body. However, the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there? I was at the police department the entire day, you know. And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office at the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey, you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office? I don't think so. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time, I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. How could the chief have moved the body, Mr. Wright? Show us this evidence. To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this. Take that!
The driver?
This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body. What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case? Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here? It's here because I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. He told me he wanted... No. Wait. Did he put the did Gant put the... Oh my god. You don't think... So, here's what I'm thinking, right? Gant kills Goodman and puts the body in... Wait, no, let me explain. Detective Goodman was murdered by Gant. Gant puts the body of Detective Goodman into the car of Edgeworth's truck, whatever.
Hi, Dizzy.
Hello.
And because Gant needed a scapegoat, he called Edgeworth over to get the award for the prosecutor. That's how the body was moved. Am I wrong?
Hmm.
After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office, but you did, because Chief Gant asked you to. You mean I... The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edwards' car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edwards' car. Yes, unless of course you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edwards to carry evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye. Order. What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite. Chief Gant, please say something. I believe your time's up. My time's up? Sorry, Rido, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. Uh-oh. But the cross-examination isn't finished yet. Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. What? That is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to being considered. So you're going to just run away after all this? Yeah, is it run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman? That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. Well, You think I'd lie to dispose of the body? If so, then show you proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. The court will not tolerate any accusation against him with a concrete proof. But Mr. Wright? Yana, do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Skye dispose of his body? Do I have any concrete proof? I have no proof yet. Ow. See, Yoji? In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What? I don't gamble in stakes, aha! It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Yoji, I'll leave the rest to you. Uh-oh. We're fucked, aren't we?
Did you lose the game?
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright! This is an affront to a senior officer of our nation's law. Oh. Uh-oh. Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't even had the honor of hearing her testimony. A lady who knows the truth. Another witness! In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant invoked the right— Oh, there's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room. Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witnesses today. You may not be willing to tell the truth. We can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls for...
Star.
The defendant? Miss Lana Sky? She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 on February 21st. Her task? To dispose of the victim's body. In accordance with a certain someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Very well, the court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. The court is now in Huh? Chief Gant, I thought... Oh, shit. Dizzy, you were right.
What?
Jinx. Nah, we can't trust we can't trust anyone. Listen good,
Yeah.
Lana.
Why would I trust anybody in this room? I don't even trust myself.
I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claim, there'll be terrible consequences. That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder. Uh-oh. Of course, you'd never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? Just something to think about. Alright then, I've got a lunch date to meet. What a dick. Okay, I thought any further objections. This court is now in recess. Oh no. Nope, not good. Not good. Not good. Looks like we managed to stay in the game. Yeah, thanks to your help, Edgeworth. Oh no. That chief. He's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe? I'm not a detective anymore. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office. My office? Sure. I'll take the place that top-knotted girl you used to work with. What do you mean... Maya? Still. Looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How does he always get some upper hand? It's not fair the right to refuse to testify. No down right. Remember what the judge said. But oh. Risks. What did he mean by that? It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. Oh, yeah, you can take over for her, for Emma, Dizzy, because, Faith can do Lana. Emma, are you okay?
Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
So she heard everything that's been going on. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. No, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah. Now I finally know what really happened. To think that all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me. Police corruption.
Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her. Now, what do you mean? What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders, she must have shut herself up deep inside. Forced herself to do anything and everything that Chief told her to do. That must be why she became so cold. Oh.
It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall.
Hey, don't go blaming yourself now. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal. Society! It's all their fault!
I love Gumshoe. Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor.
I see. Well, we'd better get back. It's time for the final act. Emma, why did you wait here?
No, I'm going with you.
Okay, cool.
I want to be there. when Lana tells the truth.
Let's go, Wright. It's time to end this. I love that he's on our side, by the way.
Yo, I love half these characters already. Even though I don't trust any of them. You know, maybe a couple. Trust like 3 characters in this so far.
I don't blame you. Oh, you should have seen the all their characters. Now then, will the event that Miss Lana Sky please take the stand? Alright, Faith, you're up. Miss Lana Sky, you're the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you. Babe? She dead?
Mike keeps muting and unmuting.
Faith, are you dead?
It's like it's glitching.
No,
Welcome back.
I was eating.
Oh. Damn, you took recess literal.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you already knew everything. Know everything. You know all that I've done past week.
Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky. And remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister.
Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Gant. Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get Gant. Get Gant.
I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this black. I fabricated 7 years ago. Oh, when I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I ran. My only motivation was to get Dark that had nothing to do with them.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about this testimony?
Your Honor, I confessed to a capital offense. Of course, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
But Lana,
If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this.
That's what I've been telling you from the beginning.
Uh-oh.
please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
What if she's telling the truth?
She's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony.
You guys want to know something funny? In the later
Go
game, in the later games in this series, there's a mechanic where you have to break metaphorical locks on people, like emotional lock, like spiritual locks, and they can get very, 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 very annoying.
Sounds fun.
Oh boy. Events navigates against information. Alright, let's see. Let's see what statement. It's gotta be the... Hold it! Motherfucker. Hold it! You say you did this all by yourself?
Yes?
Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene?
It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body.
What? Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident.
That's only a situation dream was possible. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took life. So I tell you on the story, but I don't pretend to be.
You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark?
But
That is so. What happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife.
oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle.
That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies.
just to protect me.
And when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to.
Yeah.
Hold it! You planted the tip of dark nice in the victim's wound and then you with the body? But why? Why would you do that? You got him.
You of all people's.
Damn!
You've always had a good head on your shoulders.
My head isn't that bad, but maybe I ought to ask for the sake of the others. Why did you move the body? When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body?
Is where you just used it, by Chief Dan's desk.
But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there?
The reason for that is simple.
Is it? Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Guy moved the body. You mean this jar? Objection! Miss Sky, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene when Neil Marshall was murdered? If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been useless. Even so, I am compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction with your testimony!
Contradiction in my testimony?
You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan." You remember that?
That's right.
It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood.
Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moment.
Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not yet have been broken before he died.
Ah.
He couldn't have written Enna's name on a shattered jar.
Dun dun dun.
Thank you. Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. We may be missing something critical here. Something critical? Chief Prosecutor, it seems you're as in the dark as we are, about the truth towards which we're headed.
What?
Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth. Very well. The witness now will continue in testimony. Jar and message in blood.
I merely noticed the blood traced on the jar. It was dark in the room, and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. Fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean because they were discovered.
You mean you're the one who wiped away the blood, message in blood?
I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time.
She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence.
The real evidence? Very well, the defense may now begin cross-examination. What's the real evidence? Bloody hell, literally, bro!
Objection. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head.
Objection! Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of. We found the final piece of the jar in Chief Gant's safe.
In the chief's safe? But how?
I knew it! She
Magic.
really didn't
Magic.
know.
Sorry.
There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it, which the witness just testified. That she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you.
Dun dun dun.
But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. For the dentures? How old are you? Have you forgotten, Your Honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. Oh, that... There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness. I could... Talk downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar? The question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Wait, I'm not the one on trial here. Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question: what is this action called? Fabrication. But why would Chief Gant do that? In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear what happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her creative evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma. And here's the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became the Chief's puppet. Ooh, she bit her thumb.
Jeez.
Oh no. That's not good.
This is getting crazy.
I know,
Thesis, stop trying to protect the chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake.
Oh, you did. It wasn't you, but you didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright said.
Man.
Huh.
Oh, attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their client.
I'm trying to save your ass, woman. Do you want my help or not? Foul lies? Imagine that coming from my own clients. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth.
What?
Wait a minute. What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Lana, maybe right after all. What do you mean, right?
So
No,
you
I
do
don't.
tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright.
No, I don't. Miss Skye, please testify once more.
But
If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie.
But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall.
Miss Skye, if you will.
I can't.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will if you tell the truth. Oh boy.
Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw.
Alright, the witness may testify once more for the final time.
My God.
He sounds so pissed. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor stored. Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what happened, I thought she did it. That's why I asked all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the storage and carried it. If it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
Unbelievable! The body was impaled on the armor's sword? You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof.
Actually, I do have proof. I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning.
What? To me?
It's a picture I took at the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed.
But I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known.
Wait.
See, Mr. Wright? She really does have faith in you.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please present this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana. Wait.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right?
I seem to remember getting something from her then. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's check the evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere.
What? Look at the little... Aha! Hey, there's a picture here.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's... Jesus.
Oh my. This is the actual crime scene.
No other detectives saw the crime scene like mine. That's because I contacted criminal affairs only after I rearranged the scene.
Oh, we're screwed.
Why?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I can't trust anyone.
That
Wait.
piece cut out from his vest. Could that be...
A claw he found in sight. Oh, we're fucked.
Oh my god.
Oh. The one that had Emma's fingerprint.
That cloth. It had fingerprints on it. Whosever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer.
What? But those fingerprints... They're yours, Emma!
Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. As long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer.
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Actual crime scene.
Huh? Uh-oh.
Oh!
He's back.
Did he just interrupt a cross-examination?
Right? God, we're in court. I don't think you could just do this.
Bro just interrupted a game mechanic. Come now, Udgy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant? What, now you want me to make me out as a bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. I'm afraid it's too late for that. What? You already declined testimony. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort. This must be the risk the judge was talking about. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck. Damn!
Yeah, Edgeworth, you tell him.
Tell him, man! Tell him!
So what, you think I'm worried? Sorry
Yes.
to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean? The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence? No, I don't. But someone does. Someone? So then, what's your excuse, Rado? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? Something that proves you knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death? Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt. Is this true, Mr. Wright? Ah, shit. Mr. Wright, if you need more evidence, present it now, and if you're trying to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries. Uh-oh. Oh boy, should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? Nuh-uh.
Show it!
Yeah. Oh my god.
Diana, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. What? You lie! Chief Gant? You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Gant? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. Uh-oh. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? Looks like part of it's been cut off for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? That means you were the chief of police concealing evidence. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. Well, well.
He just revealed himself, not for us, so we didn't have to.
You know,
Yeah.
This is just a big mess.
I wish you guys had VR so we could play Among Us in VR. Cat.
I want to get a VR headset so bad.
You can get them cheap from eBay.
Looking it up now.
Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What?
You
I
can.
don't trust a damn thing.
You
out
mean
of
you
your
admit to
mouth.
it? Uh-oh. I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana. Uh-oh.
So you really were manipulating her.
I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with the sister, that when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid. So you assisted Miss Sky. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had to plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. When we rearranged the crime scene, I had two pieces of evidence. I did this before Lana arrived at the scene. This evidence. You mean those items in your safe? But why? Well, insurance, of course. Insurance? I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to prepare for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You mean you were calculating this right while forging the evidence? Who do you take me for, a fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jaw fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces. But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar too?
Oh.
Get him, Edgeworth. Get him.
Kick his ass, Edgeworth.
When are they gonna start fighting?
Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come on, Rado. Cough it up already. I know you have it. Uh-oh.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe? Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to do that being chief and all, but it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. I don't know about that. Well, fish. Get. Foolish move, Rido. You should have shown it then before it was too late. Been a long battle. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine. Fine! Yana, I do have evidence to present now. Alright, then let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall. Take that! Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest? Oh, yes. At last you finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this piece of cloth. Your Honor, the prosecution request— oh. This handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly. You mean... it could not have been forged, it must be authentic, conclusive evidence.
Why didn't Emma have any blood
You're
on her
as
hand?
slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy. What? Think about it. Rado had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that. Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they?
Request a lab test!
I can't do shit! Everything's proceeding as predicted. Person
What
who
is-
these
what is
fingerprints
his
belong
plan?
to are...
Chief Gant!
Emma? Emma Sky? Uh-oh.
What? They're mine?
I'm sorry, Emma. Uh-oh.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
Uh-oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho!
Yo,
You
find
really
this
something,
hilarious.
Rado! You knew this girl did it all along, and you still tried to pin the murder on me! So it's true. Tragic but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How could you, you monster?
Miss Sky!
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you
Are you not guilty?
You
of the same thing?
acted like you really didn't.
Miss Sky. It's not over yet.
What?
I said this trial isn't over yet. Huh, but I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career, too. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense.
I wonder how many police officers
I'm
have
looking
done
forward
that.
to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you gonna tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the
He
one who
concealed the
single-handedly
evidence,
turned a
not
poor little
him.
girl into a murderer?
This guy's talking
The
about
chief
Sure.
criminal
concealed the
offense.
evidence.
There's just one little thing I had to clear up. Oh, and what's that? Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? Chief Gant, you're absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Sky, wasn't it? I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction. What? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about? I'm talking about a contradiction, one that proves who the real killer is. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
You're good.
I think my throat is acting up finally. It's good to possibly contradict. Chief Gant, your tyrannical ends here. Behold, a piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Take that! And what exactly is it supposed to be? This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yes, his shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs, no doubt, were pumped. Ooh. Ooh. Piece of cloth. It's not
There's no.
blood.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
Ah! Since Emma
My
Sky's
God.
fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword. No, this is nonsense. Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Sky? Picked up the unconscious prosecutor and impaled him on the armor's sword!
Dun, dun, dun.
Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. Then he broke the jar on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Lana believe her sister did it. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out the bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's finished. Uh-oh. Eh? Oh! That was close, Roddy. You almost had me.
What is he on about
Sorry,
now?
but you'll have to do it better than that. I refute your allegations. What do you mean
You're
you refute
sweating,
his allegations? You see, that piece of cloth is legal evidence. Nuh-uh.
Legal evidence you made?
What nonsense is this? Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Udgy? Earlier, old Rattle here concealed that piece of cloth. Oh. Shit. That's not good.
You screwed up, didn't you?
At that moment, the piece of the cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
But that's not fair.
Whoa. Did you actually think you could best me in the court? It looks like the last laugh's on you, son. Actually,
We know you're a murderer, though.
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? True. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Hmm? Mr. Wright?
No, it's illegal.
Seems last. Time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Mr. Wright, do you have to admit to it that you purposefully and illegally concealed evidence? I did not. Certainly. I refused to present evidence at one point. Aha! So the evidence is illegal. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved in presenting evidence. No, Udgy, don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. You can't let him. There is only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this legal or not? Uh-oh, hold on. It is. Very well, let us settle this once and for all. Earlier you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now. Take that! This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? 1 second.
Dude! still not back yet.
I'm here, but I I don't know what happened.
Sorry about that. I'm good.
Welcome back.
Ugh. Indeed, Emmett Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of. At this point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without approved of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself, inside your safe. Because of that saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence must be... Proud. And here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Sorry, but can you recall when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. No, he's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. You yourself confessed to a certain truth. Aha! It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer, and there's only one person who could that be. Damon Gant, the killer was you! Bum bum bum.
Arrest him. Get him in prison.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. He's breaking down.
He's losing it! Uh-oh. I knew I should have gotten rid of him.
He is going super!
Crazy. That good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years he's been snooping around the department, trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me. But your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right. Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room, and all of a sudden he had to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman? Can you please reopen the Oh. He told me to open that evidence room and take it out. It's not... Oh. Oh. I had a bad feeling about it, but never knew it would come to this. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife. I couldn't just pull it out. It would only increase the amount of blood and you couldn't finish what you started. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I was wiping it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my mistake. Detective Gumshoe's bloody handprint. I used to be known as the crime computer. But everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. And you put the body in my car? I'm sorry, we couldn't think of any other way to move the body. You broke the trunk, but what's the big deal? You pulled out a lot more than us detectives. What does this have to do with anything? You're horrible. How could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this? Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out. You took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker? I feel bad for having to do it. I couldn't sit around and pick and choose what to take. Well, you left it. Oh. Yeah.
That's why it was left wide open.
It looks like I was better off being investigated crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Worthy. What are you doing in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me. We're the same. Ew. One day you'll understand. How about no? If you want to take them on alone, you'll figure out what's needed. Ew.
What's happening?
Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Udgy? What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Bruh. That's what's important?
Yeah, that might be the least of your worries, man.
Twist.
Sorry, old friend. I'm sorry to him again. I knew you as you used to be, long ago. You were once a fine investigator and example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Udgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Bro. Bruh. Lucifer! Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you're right out here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. You see, if I listen carefully, I can hear it right now. The sound of a new beginning. Bro is calm for having just killed someone.
Yeah, I think it was stealth. Because I think the dude, what happened was he went into the room, and because Marshall was pretending to be Goodman, right?
Yeah.
That happened, right? So Gant probably had to defend himself, because remember what the police officer said in the processing room? That he got attacked by Goodman?
Yeah?
I think the same thing happened to Gant, and he killed them. And Gant killed them accidentally for defense. Because they could have woken back up, and he woke him back up, right? So.
Yeah, I guess. First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When this trial's over, I'll tell everything. Although I've known these past few years. The time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered. I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. Question mark, but
My what high standards you have for a rookie? I can see why Maya thought so highly of you.
uh,
Who knows, a few years from now, you just might make it to the top.
oh. Hey, we did
Owe
it!
you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Miss Sky.
And you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days.
Well,
Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
ordeal with the
Ordeal it's been for you.
that was nothing. I
was worried the pressure might break you.
I think we had to worry more about just pressure.
And yet, you rose above all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
I only did my job. In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is order for all of us. This guy,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent of murder, however, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all this? Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains.
Well, this trial is going on for too long already. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, not guilty. That is all. The court is adjourned.
What?
There. Long last. It's finally over. Emma? Why the long face? Sorry, your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted of murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended.
You need to reread that. Ugh. Oh boy. Wow.
You know, I did my best too.
Ugh.
But Lana didn't say a single word to me.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything. God damn it, Gumshoe.
Again.
Oh. Yes, I am. I'll come back later.
Oh.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? During this, I'm burping on you. Oh boy. Top it off and call me here. I've seen half your people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Are you here because of my sister again?
Nope. Not this time. I get today because of you, pal.
Me?
That's right. I thought you'd, like to see someone.
She's a minor, sir.
Probably. Ow. Ooh.
Lana,
Oh god, ow.
are you okay?
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Oh shit. Give me a second.
Alright.
Emma, I owe you an apology.
Uh, I may or may not have cut my toenail a bit too closely and there was a bit of blood.
How did that happen?
Wait, are you cutting your toenail while we're doing this?
I was earlier, yeah, but ow.
The heck?
I'm in pain. Not the time to judge me.
That's day 2 years ago. The first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. Wait, was she only Emma was only 14 at the time.
Yeah.
All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess.
Oh.
Sis.
I asked Aunt to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. And now I realized I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself. I can't bring myself to tell you what I did.
Oh.
I was scared. Scared that you looked at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you were only doing it for me.
No.
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day.
Eh?
In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Oh.
Sis.
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. I was a dumbass.
Oh my god.
Emma, I'm so sorry.
Oh
But
my
sis,
god.
you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy? Why?
Of course.
Oh god.
You notice this?
Here's the cheery music.
I always knew that one day you'd come back.
From
And now
getting
you
milk?
have. Mental milk.
Oh, Emma. Emma.
Wait, is that actually the... And I'm screenshotting that.
No one can change the past.
No one can change the past. Hooray! Happy... Is this a happy ending?
Did we get the good ending? Is there a bad ending in this game?
No. The only
Okay,
thing we
let's-
can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our path, and once we've found our path, we can move on from our past mistakes towards a brighter future. Very profound. At least, that's what I felt looking at those two sisters make up. Oh,
Mr. Wright. Mr. Gumshoe. Get the fuck out.
Me? Damn! That's crazy.
No.
Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? Oh.
Stop hiding and come
He's
over
hiding?
here before
You're
I
a
beat
grown
your ass.
adult.
Where is he hiding? I just came to say, congratulations.
Thank you.
Grown adult.
But get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Thank
really.
you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right. Well, I'll be going now. Oh, bye.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened.
Oh boy.
We were the ones who acted corruptly,
That's
not
true.
you.
It's too late for me. No matter what anyone may say. Realistically, I can't change my own mistakes.
Mr. Edgeworth.
God damn it. Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right.
I wouldn't either.
Ew. You're evil. Go away, Gant. You're gonna go to jail. Fuck you, bitch.
Hope he gets life.
I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. In order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon. It's scary, but I've been thinking the same thing for quite some time now. But Edgeworth, who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That, though, terrifies me. Oh, that's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damien getting a method one comma. We're both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake.
Being corrupt. At least it's my guess, is what she's gonna say.
You said in order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon. That may be right, but think about back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. Is there a sequel?
Yeah, there are like a ton of sequels. Why?
Are you gonna play them?
Oh god.
Because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, what is this? A pop quiz? Oh,
Come
boy.
on, Mr. Wright.
Evidence that neither Edward nor I would have been able to find on our own? Take that? That might mean something to you, but I don't see how it had anything to do with our partnership. Huh?
Mr. Wright, it seems you still have a lot to learn as well.
I guess that wasn't the right piece of evidence? It's time for me to go.
Wait,
Mr.
does the
Edgeworth.
ending... I have a question. Maybe the ending affects the next game.
Nah, it doesn't. Oh, shit. That's so much blood. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. This doesn't loose ends indeed wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. 1 second. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm good. Edward,
Holy fuck.
what will you do now? I don't know. What will he do? Oh, never mind. Well, whatever you do, just remember. What happened in this trial can either make or break you as a prosecutor. Ow. Owie, owie, owie. That's not exactly comforting, Phoenix. In the end, it's up to you.
Thank you. They should have been partners. I better get going back to.
Okay, I'll come visit you.
Means you will still have a lot to learn. And there's still a little something.
Scientific investigation?
It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Thanks, sis. I will.
You better get the fucking sequel. Draco, where are you? I can't hear you.
As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. A journey to rediscover myself.
George just stared.
Well, don't go jerking off just yet, pal. Huh? What is it, detective? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But, oh.
But
I thought you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Huh? Oh my
way to
God.
go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side.
Don't encourage him. Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Wright here's the one who'll be footing the bill. Huh? Huh? What, you think I could afford that with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
Why is it I suddenly feel like I want to scream? I want to scream too, Phoenix. Trust me. Oh, wait!
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Wait! Objection! Ah!
You prick.
That's how it
Great
ends?
ending.
Oh, that's how it ends with me.
Oh
Oh my god. What'd you guys think of the...
I arranged for a friend of mine and you to take care of Emma. She's a coroner. I think Emma will be pleased. As for me, this has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. So I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. And I'll be able to stay crammed together with Emma.
Are you sure about that? I don't think that will just slightly go away.
Are you blowing that?
No, it's doing it on its own. Yikes, I thought I was gone for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation at the chief's office. If we penalized anymore, it would be worse than firing you.
Yeah.
It just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily.
Are they interviewing?
No, I think so.
Yeah.
No, if I was blowing it, you'd be hearing it.
It would have been funnier.
Oh, they make you blow the credits away.
Like
God.
Sonic Colors.
My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them, though. Someday I'm gonna make a detective. Yes, sir, then I can just be like the Dick Gumshoe. I don't know if you want to be like him. I don't know if I want to be like
You should get the zoo game where you make the voices for the animals.
I'm broke.
I don't know how much it is.
Oh, wait. No, fuck. Why are we zooming in on the blue badger? What? Hello?
That's a badger.
That's what it's supposed to be, I guess.
Doesn't look like one.
Oh.
It finally broke, I guess.
Thank God.
Thank God is crazy.
That thing was ugly.
What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown? Miss Star managed to sneak in this to me. She's seeing one of the guys, it seems. Well, cowboy, looks like he did it. He even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? Oh my god.
His cactus?
Yes.
Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As for a little gift, I put a new meal on the menu. The right way lunch. Top layer tastes a bit as bitter as sweet, but the bottom layer is as sweet as victory. It's thing to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller. Just make sure not to eat it backwards.
Oh my god. That's funny. I'll never forget what that a young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? Anyway, he said he's been doing something or other for, how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be... Huh? Oh no! I forgot my gavel! Sorry, gotta go! How do you forget your gavel?
He loves slamming that thing down. How do you forget it? It's the one thing you use all the time.
It's your most important tool, you tool. Ow. Oh shit, Maya? Wait.
Oh, nothing
this?
soothes. Sometimes I do miss hearing this. I still can't go back until I'm full-fledged spirit medium.
Oh. I guess,
Coming. I'll see you around there.
Wait, how did
What?
Nick get all the way up there? How did Phoenix get all the way up there? God damn, bro.
Wait, is this the last name Phoenix?
No, his last name is Wright.
Or is it his middle name?
Nick is just a nickname because he's Phoenix. Like
Oh.
Mr. Oh. Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea.
No, someone
Let's
has to
go.
ask.
What's going on? Oh my god.
Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
Oh, wait, are we... Oh. I see. Wait, is that a... Oh.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
That's how it ends, huh? Well, first game anyway. Well, what'd you guys think before I end this?
Honestly, despite how I literally only was here for the very last case, um this game was pretty good. I would rank
Alright.
it a 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10, you know?
Yeah,
I really liked it.
I think my one gripe is that, actually figuring out the clues and stuff was a little bit, tedious in some areas because of how, certain things worked. Ow. Ooh, is it over? Yeah, no, I had fun. Oh, God. If I ever do play, the sequels, I will let you know. But, oh my God. Well, I hope you all had fun, and I will be seeing you next time.